mainly confidence, because that'll keep you grounded.
Okay. And I have Lily right here. Lily just had to do a last-minute substitution today, but you were close just about half a second. So I know now this is differently where you have to know the drink recipes. Have you prepared?
I'm always ready. I was born ready.
Oh, Lord.
I came ready. I came ready.
And I got David here. He actually took advantage of a loophole and signed up for 2 qualifying rounds, and now he came in a lot more prepared going into the last week. I know this week you probably stepped it up to notch. Is that true?
Yeah, most definitely. Of course, I get to learn about the different infractions, so I got it down this time.
All right.
I got it down this time.
All right, guys, so this is how this is going to go. You guys, first time here, so I'm going to give you 2.5 minutes to set up your station however you want it. You guys ready? 2.5 minutes starts now. So basically what we do in this time period, as you go into a bar shift, you get a chance to set up the station however you want it, whether you're left-handed, right-handed, where you like your shaker's hand sprint or on the outside. Understanding where your bottles are, because when you're in the middle of the match, you don't want to be looking down, figuring out where the vodka is, where the bourbon is. So this is a good time to really place your hand where you expect it to go, so that way your mechanical motion can be automatic, can be seamless. This game is separated by seconds, half a second. This is a single elimination competition. You only get 1 shot. They got to get it right now. Jonas moving with confidence. I like them. They came in here, they divided the rolls up. Everybody knew what they're doing. He's rearranging the wells. He's preparing the fruit. Emma rearranged the garnishes. Likewise over here, David's working on the fruit. They're getting the glassware based on the probability of drinks being prepared. Don't open it, don't open it. Only open stuff as you need it. Only pick the mint as you need it. We can put that in the glass. Shot, garnishes in separate shot glasses. Where's your mint at? You guys have mint? Yeah. Where's the stalks of mint at? So let's keep this on the root. No, because then people start picking mint, we'll go through it too fast. Huh? So I'm just putting this in here. It's inventory. Everything wedge. Everything wedge, no wheels. Now you guys can take this off, please. Hey, do these not have top on it?
No, they do not have top.
All right, guys. We have 30 more seconds left before we launch into the Railz State Tournament. 24 bartenders here, man. 18 of you all from out of the city. Appreciate you guys making the drive. I hate for you to lose in 5 minutes. Don't drop the jigger, please. Watch where that jigger is at all times. You got 10 seconds. I'm about to count it down. 10 seconds. Make sure you back up. All right, guys. 2:30 minutes is up. Let me check the station. Okay. Let me check out everything. Bam, good. You know what? You like that? Appreciate it. Let's make sure we get our stream locked in. inventory. Magnet. Do this shit to make it live. All right, bartenders, on your mark. We'll let you guys know. You guys had a chance to do it. Start and stop with 2 different buttons. Remember that. Don't forget to call out your drinks. All right, I'm going to count down. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. First match is out the way. South Houston versus Houston. We have an old-fashioned with a sugar rim, margarita with salt rim. Damn, where's my ticket at? Espresso martini with a sugar rim, lemon drop, red-headed slut, Mexican candy. So how this goes is each teammate is going to make 1 cocktail, also 1 round of shots. We have certain different things that they have to accomplish in order to avoid infractions. They have to use the jigger on cocktails. On shots, take a free pour. Emma, red-headed sluts have been served. Lily, starting with the lemon drops. I like it. Easy. Lemon drop serve for Lily. She's going to her old fashioned. Emma's cranking out the margarita. Lily's slowing it down. She's getting in control. I like to see it. Triana just hopped up. There we go. Yes, that old fashioned has a sugar rim. We have a new rule. We have rim modifications that you have to worry about. Serve. Pass the jigger, pass the jigger, pass the jigger. Bam. David is up in here. Brianna is knocking out her Mexican candies over here. David is on and shaking. Keep moving, gotta keep moving. I like that. Driana is going with a double pour, super efficient. Using espresso martini. He's coming out. David putting his napkins out ready to serve. Now he has to work on his cocktail. I like that. Espresso martini serve, Mexican candies. Serve. Pastor Chicken Jonas up, last leg. Jonah like he's lining up for the old fashioned. He has a lemon drop. I like that lemon juice squeeze vodka. I like that. Go for the free pour straight to the jigger. I like that. Oh, he put it back down. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, he hit it now. Aubrey's getting ready. She's ready. She's getting amped up. Yeah, make it time. We need flawlessness. Serve. David's cleaning up now. Getting ready to pass the jigger. like that. Making sure everything's clean. Gotta clean that trigger. Aubrey's up in the mix now. Aubrey's going for the espresso martini. Jones pouring out his old fashioned. He's pouring out the lemon drop. He's doing a split pour. Is it going to be even? All right, now he has to clean up. Aubrey is on and shaking. I like that. Grabbing the glass where she goes. Yeah. Aubrey pouring out. Joan is serving the lemon drop. Old fashioned. Has been served. Making sure everything's good. Austin has stopped flying. Gotta finish up strong. These times matter. Hey, out the way to check everything again. Pouring out the shots. Drinks amazing, needs to clean up. Strainer's been clean. After the espresso martini, jigger's clean. Make sure to serve those shots. They stop and then stop the clock. Stop the clock. Clock has been stopped. Make some noise. First matchup is done. Austin, they ended up having a time of 5 minutes and 9 seconds flat. As you see, our judges, they're doing a temperature check. These drinks, they need to be at 35 degrees or colder. That's how we make sure they're shaking hard enough. 5 minutes and 49 seconds over here for South Houston Team 1. Quick thoughts, anything you messed up on right away?
I didn't put a lime wedge, and then we just realized there's a sugar rim on the espresso martini. But the wash lines look pretty good, so I'm pretty confident. I think we did a good job.
Okay, cool. Looks good. Reset, looks good. Quick question, what's going on over here? Every tense, what do we mess up on that we know we messed up on?
First is getting familiar with it. Another is the garnish on the espresso.
All right, guys, making some noise. We're getting ready for our round 2. I need Houston 2, South Houston 2 to get ready while we clean up. If you have some drink tickets, come grab some of these drinks. Also, if you're in the audience, go check out Beatbox. They're doing a flip cup relay in the back. If you win it, you get a prize. right, guys, getting ready to go into our second matchup of the round. So these first rounds is always a little jarring. You know, people got nerves, people got anxiety. A lot of times people don't know what they're walking into. As we get on into the competition, it gets a lot more interesting. Right now, hey, yo, back up. Let me go ahead and get Houston Team 2 to the mix. I have 2 serial competition veterans coming over to the stage. I got one guy, rookie from the Woodlands, who showed out, did a great job in your qualifying match. So, real quick, I'm gonna ask one of you guys. When it comes to advice for somebody's first time in SpeedRailz, what would you tell them?
Take your time. Take your time. Please take your time. Count. Make sure everything counts and make sure everything is all good. At the end of the day, that is the one thing I will always say. Take your time.
You, advice for somebody first time in SpeedRailz.
Don't look up.
Don't look up?
Don't look up.
You can't look over there?
Don't look up.
And you, my man, it's your first time in SpeedRailz. What advice are you taking to heart right now?
I guess it don't look up. And yeah, just, you know, take your time, because if you go too quick, you know, leaves more room for mistakes.
All right. Which one are you guys taking? You guys taking that well over there? Whatever way you want. All right, let me go ahead and get South Houston Team 2 to the mix. Pull up. Thirst responders. Ladies, what's up? How are we feeling today?
We're feeling fantastic, excited.
Okay. And I know you guys had a chance to practice earlier. What would the one thing that you guys practice that you think you're going to make sure you implement right now?
Drink recipes for sure. That was a big thing for us, was to make sure that all of our drink recipes are spot on and making sure correct straws, garnishes, things of that nature.
Okay. And you ended up showing up last week, only having bartended once in a few months. Are you still pretty confident that you can improve on that performance?
Oh yeah, of course. I'm always ready.
And you didn't even know you were going to sign up for this until 6-7 days ago. Now that you're here, are you ready to play your game?
I'm ready to kick ass.
You ready? All right. Ladies, I'm going to have you all in this well right here. Q, you gonna do it? Okay. All right, man. Oh, you guys, no, they're going to be over here. You guys are going to be over here. They get to choose. Pull up. Damn, you guys are so tall compared to me. Right now, it's going to be a good round to figure out if height plays a difference in SpeedRailz. Q, you got another one? You got 2 more? Make sure you guys say what's up to Beatbox in the back. They got some games running, prizes. If you'd like to compete, this is an event around competition. Shout out to our sponsors, Live Oak, for helping us put this on. And so, as you guys, we're good to go. I'm about to give you guys 2.5 minutes. Start now. 2.5 minutes, start now. Q, you got another score sheet? And what? 6:30. Hey, here you go. 6:34. No. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it updated. You guys have 1 minute left. Matt. I was black. I saw black. Team right here, 2 veterans, 1 rookie over here. We have 3 complete rookies. They just started in SpeedRailz just a week ago. But they had an exemplary performance out there at McIntyre's. That wasn't their home bar, so they're used to being in bars that they don't work in. Monisha, she works at Porky's Backyard. I'm heard Porky's Backyard. Porky's Backyard. Apparently, Porky's is very new. They're going to their first year anniversary. They're doing volume over there. They're doing $30,000 days, so I got to go check them out. Out there on the northeast side. I try to stay away from that side. That's where the airport and traffic is. All right, guys, we got 10 seconds, 10 seconds. I like that setup. That's my favorite setup, the split setup. All right, guys. Everything looks good over here. Everything looks good over here. All right. Ladies, gentlemen, I'm about to count down. I got Emily going first over here, Monisha on my left side. 3, 2, 1, let's go. No, touch clock, touch clock.
Get that shit, Mo.
These are the drinks they're looking at. We have the daiquiri with a sugar rim. We have a mojito with a tahini rim. We have a Mexican martini. For the shots, we have a kamikaze, white tea, and a royal fuck. Now remember, man, one teammate is responsible for one cocktail, one round of shots. As you see, these bottles, as they take them up, they have tape around them. That's how judges are able to identify what spirits and liquors they're picking up, because if they put the wrong spirit inside of a drink, that's an infraction as an added object. If they forget to put a spirit in the drink, that's an infraction, 60 seconds. So if they use the wrong spirit in a cocktail, you're talking about an extra minute and a half. These rounds average on 5 minutes apiece, so wrong move is 25% of your time. This competition is about precision, 100%. The people who don't mess up are going to be the people who win tonight. Emily is on and shaking. Remember, these cocktails, they got to be at 35 degrees. Monisha's. Monisha's on and shaking. Emily had to correct some glassware that didn't have a right rim on it. That's why you have teammates, though, keeping an eye out on what's needed. Make sure everybody's calling out their drinks as they make them. If you don't call out your drinks, that's an infraction. Mexican martinis out the gate. Nisha, shots served. Okay, Monisha served it. She got to clean up. Everything's clean. On. There we go. Bianca's up. Miss Samantha saving for last. What drinks are she rolling with? Remember, the drinks they have to make are a daiquiri with sugar rim, mojito with a tahini rim, Mexican martini, shots, kamikaze, white tea, royal fuck. A lot of traditional cocktails here. Everybody has perfected the double bottle pour today. I love that. There's a lot of common techniques that bartenders just need to have down. 2-bottle pour with the soda gun push is just absolutely necessary in a volume bar. Like that. Look at that color. Verify the bottle. Got the rookie over here, Tyler, like he's moving confidently. He knows what he's doing. The mojito is a dirty dump. I like it. Now you got it. Anytime you have a bill cocktail, you got to stir it 4 times also. Bianca's on and shaking. I like that. Can't mess up when you got your team behind you. Wait, you gotta serve those drinks, boy. You gotta serve those drinks. Yeah, you gotta stir that 4 times, oh. Garrett is up. Garrett's had a chance to be on a relays final back in July on his first time around. It's going to be a close match. Clean up, clean up, clean up. There you go. Get ready to start. Bianca, nice. Don't forget that straw, I like it. The small things. It's like that back here. It's like that. Bam. Go for it. Hop in there. Oh! Almost. That was close. No, it's good. Oh. I have anxiety. I have anxiety right now. I'm about to have a panic attack. He's going for the double ported gun push. There we go. That putback is serious. See, he has his tape around the shakers. That helps with the grip a lot, especially when you're dealing with new shakers that slip out your hand. Looks like Samantha's going to be working on the daiquiri as well as a royal fuck. Garrett's over here finishing his drinks right now. Shots served. Martini served. Everything's clean. He has stopped the clock. He has stopped the clock. You gotta bring your own shakers. Can't trust shakers, somebody else shakers. So far, man, tell me real quick. What did you mess up on? Wash line's looking good over here. Good catch, good catch. Rip it out, serve the drinks. Work clean. Cleaner. I got the cord. You need this cord? Not the cord. Fuck it. Let's do it. It's only going to go to one TV. Time, 6 minutes, 55 seconds here for South Houston 2. Ladies, how are we doing? How are we doing up here? Okay. Let's talk it out. So, I know we had a royal fuck on the ticket, and I think a royal fuck is a different color. But I see 2 shots that are the same color. Walk me through what's up here.
I think communication was a little not there with the royal fucks and kamikazes. There's too many white teams. I guess I was supposed to make royal fucks, so I take full accountability for that. But other than that, I think our wash lines are great. I think everyone else went okay.
How was it going? Was it, were you guys calling out the drinks to each other, or did you guys go into it with, like, okay, these drinks pop up, this is what we're making?
We were calling them out to each other. Yeah. Except for that last one, we kind of mixed it up.
How did it feel, though? It's like a little nerve-wracking, right? Right? It's different. It's fun, though, right? I mean, you got really on. All right, guys. So, messed up on the martini. Any other things that we messed up on real quick as the judges do their calculations? For the stream, let us know anything that you messed up on. No complaints. 5 minutes and 56 seconds is the time here. Our judges, they're doing a lot of work. As you see, we have the phones that are recording every single match. We got 4 cameras on everybody, so we're going to get down to the bottom of this. But so far, thank you, ladies. Have some fun. Get ready for round 3. If you guys have drink tickets, come grab some of these drinks. One of them will not be a royal fuck. proper trigger. What they do?
And I was a Hooters girl, and I went into his bar, and I might have got a 21-year-old band by accident.
There it is. Wow, man, it's all out the window now.
So here I am with all my girlfriends from Hooters, and of course he was our bartender. And
Not charging you shit.
exactly. So why do you think we just kept going to this bar? So that's how we met, and throughout our careers we've done, like I said, Noe's been a bartender, I've been a bartender. We've been a waiter, waitresses, bar managers, and at a certain point, you want to do something else. You want a little bit more security. For me, that bug of I don't really want to be behind the bar kind of caught me early. Yeah. And I wanted to do something else, and Noe the same, and so we decided to transition to another position and being on the distributor side of things and being those liquor reps that you see often come into bars. And that's how we started to transition outside the bar.
And I think that John, like, there was an ambition to do something else, because we all know that the money is really good when you're behind the bar, and it's a lot of cash. But at a certain point, there comes you kind of have to decide: am I going to stay in this for long term, or am I going to want something more? And maybe bar manager is it, but it has to come from you. You have to be decided where you want to go. And for us, that path led to distributor. We kind of had two different paths of a distributor. I went to work in the warehouse and then worked my way up for 12 years from stocking shelves, on-premise sales in bars and nightclubs, to retail sales. Jumped over to management, did that for a few years. So, well, I'll let you say it, sorry.
I guess I jumped all those. I don't know if it was my pretty looks or my great personality.
You bypassed that a little bit.
But I jumped into a liquor rep, and then quickly, doing that for a year and a half, I got transitioned to a supplier. Got picked up by a supplier really quick from that. So getting that experience, it really does help to see another side of it versus just from behind the bar now and you're on the other side of the bar.
I think right now, a lot of times, as I've interviewed so many different bartenders, I understand a lot of them are very creatives or ex-athletes who enjoy teamwork. And so they aren't big on, like, I need to make $200,000. They're big on, like, if they can make enough to pay their bills and have a good time, they're cool. But one thing I liked about SpeedRailz is now and I think sometimes rephrasing people getting start phrasing as a new challenge. Like, you go to work and everything's the same every single day. Like, aren't you tired of that? Like, don't you want to try some new stuff? Yeah. And it seems like you guys wanted a new challenge, and you guys seem to seek out new challenges going forward. Yeah. So now, with that background, go ahead and talk about what you're doing right now and the challenges that you guys seek when you got into this, and some of the challenges you're still dealing with.
So at the distributor level, which is the heart of a lot of where brands are built, Victoria and I, over the last few years, I'd say probably 5 to 10, we started to see the loss of building new and starting development. Who they all started at the bottom. They all started Tito's, Crown Royal, it doesn't matter. You all started somewhere. So potentially be something. And that started with a distributor and a supplier partnership. Distributors became inundated and overwhelmed with so many brands that it's just natural that you focus on your top money-making brands. Well, what about the next? Well, we saw that and we were like, hey, it's going away. That's where we come from, what we know how to do very well. Let's create a business where we identify what we think is the next developing brand. We meet with them and kind of see, are they a good fit for us? We know what core values are: hard work, commitment, honesty. So we kind of can have a little bit of a blueprint of what works. And we're bringing that to potential partners. And so that's...
All right, guys, getting ready to go into our third matchup of the night. We're getting ready to get into some heavy hitters. One of these is our number one team. And one of them is our number one team out of Austin. Go ahead, guys. Pull up here. Let me talk to you. Yeah, it's on. I'm waiting on Bartender. Number one team out of Austin. Connor, my guy. And Josh, you guys ended up having super fast times coming out of Austin. You guys both work at the same bar. So obviously the bar must be doing something good to train you guys. Go ahead and give us the description of what's happening at Punch Bowl Social.
And we've just been practicing, trying to figure out where we want our bottles and all that. So working together, like I feel like the teamwork's really gonna come in clutch for this round.
Okay. You guys are going up against the #1 team out of Dallas. Allen had the second fastest time, and their bar was a little bit difficult to navigate, so I think his time is faster than that if you put him in another bar. Does that intimidate you at all?
I'm not really intimidated. I'm more nervous for the competition portion of it because I'm new to that. But as far as I'm not really worried about the competition.
All right, heard that. And you, Danny, you're a veteran now. You know what I'm saying? You've been out here since season 2 during the Mexican Candy Sprint. I remember. How do you think your leadership and your veteranship could help this team out?
I think that me just being able to come back here and kind of like run it with these guys, like just kind of tell them how to, do what they already know how to do, but just giving them like the runaround, like, this is about having fun, but this is definitely what we do, but it's just about, just getting it done, so.
Get her done, get her done. What service well do you guys want? All right, let me introduce this team. Bring in the #1 team out of Dallas. It's hard getting these guys out here. I appreciate y'all pulling up. I tell you what, the D in Dallas it stands for degenerate. That's what I learned. Degenerate. My man, Allen, you ended up having the second fastest time out of all the qualifying. And that well was a little difficult, so your time could have been maybe upwards in the #1 time. So with that in mind, you're coming into a bar that's super fast. Do you think you're about to take it to another notch tonight?
It's very possible. I got a lot of faith in myself and a lot of faith in this team I got with me. So we're here to win. That's that.
All right, man. And you, my man, honestly, every time I see you, you're pretty impressive. Your speed is good, but something is always fucked up where you can't really cross that line. Are you prepared to take it to the next level today?
Let's lock in. Let's go.
Let's go?
Let's go. Let's go.
And my man, I know you've worked 4 shifts in the last 48 hours. Then you took a flight here and you're flying out today. How does that affect your gameplay at all?
Man, it's just a clopen. Let's do it. Same shit I do every day. Let's rock.
Well, these some Dallas motherfuckers, man. I tell you that. And they have the #1 seed. They'll be taking the service well. I'll have you guys on that side over there. Austin versus Dallas, 2 completely different bartending personalities. I'm going to give you guys 2.5 minutes. Start now. I like that. See, now we're getting to the veterans. Everybody breaks apart. There's no conversation. Everybody knows what they have to do. You got to take advantage of that full 2.5 minutes. Not only do you need to prepare, you need to walk through mentally. What are you going to do if you get one of the 32 cocktails that they're forced to memorize? I like that. Abe had a picture of the service well on his phone. They've already did a mock-up of how they want the well and the bottles to be set up so that way that they can be on the same page. Oh, Josh has done the same thing. They are referencing pictures in their phone so that way that the well can be set up identically according to the game plan. You got Danny, she's over there doing an audit of the supplies. Like you got 2 jiggers, you got 2 shakers. This is where they're gonna be set up, just as we agreed upon. It's nothing like working with bartenders and everybody disagrees where everything goes. Just such a seamless experience when everybody's on the same page. Good time to check your glassware, check your bottle levels. You don't want to go into a busy shift and you aren't prepared. So this is exactly the same type of setup. All right, guys, we got 45 seconds, 45 seconds. I want to take a second once again, thank all of the collaborators who have helped us get to this point. It's been a month. We've done about 4 or 5 events leading up into this. Individual bars, the operators at those bars, the bartenders in those cities, helping us put this together. SpeedRailz at this point is just a celebration of all the hard work.
Can we have our agave open like theirs?
No.
Can we take off the paper
20 seconds.
off
Yes, you can.
Can we take the paper off? They have theirs off.
Right now? All right, I'll fix it. Back up, back up. 2.5 minutes is over. Back up. Can't be like that. No, you're good. Hey, back up, guys. Back up. Yeah, now you're dealing with some veterans. Everybody's doing freaky shit over here. All right, cool. I think we're looking good. All right, guys. We are ready to go. I expect this match to be extremely close. Make sure you guys aren't touching anything beforehand or it's going to be a hands-free penalty. Make sure you guys are calling out your drinks. I'm about to count down. 3, 2, 1. All set, number 1 versus Dallas, number 1. Who is going to make it to the next round? These are the drinks they're looking at. They have a whiskey sour with a sugar rim. They have a Paloma, and they also have a Cosmopolitan. For shots, Surfer on Acid, Scooby Snack, and a Water Moccasin. Danny's already building. Sometimes you just gotta start building and thinking. As you start building, you already know you need ice, you already know you need shot glasses, glassware, and napkins. By the time you do that, that's when you can start thinking about how you build your drink. The sequence of the movements is really the secret to this game. If you understand your first 5 movements before you start touching liquor bottles, you save 10, 15 seconds. Those shots can be free poured. You can see her executing it right now. She's working on that Scooby Snack. You see that Malibu and pineapple juice. There is a debate out there that the fastest bartenders are in fact from Dallas and Austin and not from Houston. We get a chance to see that tonight. You can see it. Oh, good catch. Good catch. There is one rule. If you drop this jigger, you are disqualified immediately. It's just a random rule that keeps everything interesting. You need to be spatially aware of where all your tools are at all times. Abe is on a shaker 2 at one time. Yeah, these shaker tins are tough. Y'all ain't learned. I don't know why. I know you guys are watching the tape. The FAO shakers are hard to break. It's been like that for a year now. She's about to break them over easy because she brought her own shit. There we go. What you got, fellas? Glass breakage. Number 4. Serve, jigger pass. Connor is up. Connor, be careful with that jigger. Keep it away from the edge. Connor has been bartending only 3 months. He's in this competition. Abe, drinks, serve. That looks like a Cosmo with Jaeger in it, if I had to guess. Kyle, he works at a volume bar in McKinney. Suburbs. Big bar. My man works as many hours as they will give him. Connor's working on that Paloma. Like it. Working clean. You got Kyle also working on his Paloma. It's going to come down to the wire. They're going pretty much ingredient for ingredient right now. It's going to come down. There you go. Kyle's getting ready to shake. They do have the benefit of having Alan on their team. Alan is one of the fastest bartenders in this building right now. Josh. Oh, that's a nice color green. Connor's garnishing it, putting that, there we go. Kyle's right behind him. Connor has passed the jigger to Josh. Looks like Alan's gonna have the Scooby Snack. Making sure to call up those drinks good. Kyle's cleaning up right now. I was gonna have to get in here. I was gonna have to get in here and get it. You gotta serve it. Bam. Serve. Alan, what you got? What you got? What you got? What you got? You gotta make us some time. Oh, Josh, he's looking around. There's a lot of yelling going on over here. Bottle breakage. Can't touch it, can't use it, can't use it, can't use it. You gotta survive. You gotta survive. You're in the trenches right now. You gotta figure it out. You gotta figure it out. Shit's not going right. Shit's out. You can't find your bar back. He thought about the split pour. You know what? Play it safe. Alan's working on his Scooby snack right now. Cosmo coming out. Josh is serving. Josh has stopped the clock. Oh, no, it's good, it's good, it's good. We're good. Josh has stopped the clock. You got the jigger down below. No, you leave it there, leave it there, leave it there. Don't touch anything. Stop the clock. Stop the clock. Raw time, 6 minutes, 12 seconds, 0.5 for Dallas, one team.
I think when Alan came over, you knocked my shit off.
Gotta start playing defense out here. 5 minutes and 51 seconds, 0.3. Before I got a pour spot loose over there. Shake the camera, see if it was because of the drum. All right, guys, man. So we had a lot of interesting things happen over here.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
Starting off, what is this? What is this?
You know what I'm talking about.
Can you tell me what's in it? Do you know?
It's a surfer on acid, just in the wrong one.
I did the wrong one.
Surfer on acetine.
Surfer on acid. Yep.
Okay.
It's a good drink. It tastes good. It tastes really good. If you want to taste
All
it.
right, cool. It's yours. You can have it. You can have it. I don't want to give that out. I don't want to give that out to anybody. You want it? You don't want this?
Yeah. Take it.
Oh, so you can have it, no ticket. Yeah, can you get her to sign a waiver? She got you. I don't know what's going to happen to you after that. So you got up. He was kind of scrambling around, outside, and you were yelling from that side. You were yelling from the side. What was going on in that situation?
Really just the nerves were getting to me. I second guessed my Cosmo. I put cranberry. I heard one of them say no, so I dumped it, and I'm like, no, cranberry goes in there. And then almost forgot my triple sec, but I got that all in there. That dude coming over kind of messed me up as well. So, but other than that, I know I got
block out.
Elbows, right? But no, just my nerves got to me. But
I would like to point out this happened whenever he came over here and stole the bottle.
That's why we got the cameras. We got the cameras. We'll check it out. Overall, I mean, way to, still keep your head down, because a lot of times it's a mental conditioning thing too, because you're there for 3 or 4 minutes and you think you made it, but you didn't. You got to keep executing mentally. But good job. Good job, fellas. I'm gonna have you guys exit the bar. Please don't break anything on the way out.
Oh, breaking the bottles.
Can somebody check their pockets, make sure they're not stealing anything?
Because I know you guys also add a new component where you guys also create content around it, which of course that's because the internet is new when it comes to that type of stuff.
So I'll say this from the broker side, or what we technically are on paper is called a broker, where you represent multiple brands. That model has been around. What we're doing as owners of being in the streets, physically going out there, doing the work, creating the relationships, the distributor communication, and being more active role day to day, to me that personally feels relatively new. From the content side, and I'll let Victoria speak to that. I mean, she's leading the way in that as well.
There is a traditional broker model, but we're adding some new things that other people haven't added, like social media and leveraging that. Another thing that I feel that we're adding is the self-development and how to develop people into leaders or find a leader within themselves. Normally, when you go to corporate, it feels like it's more of a management style. Some people lead by fear. You either get this quota or you're out, or it's a constant. I know when, in my experience, it was like every single, and it's good to have goals and quotas, but it was so like, you better do this or else. And build up in NVU brands, trying to build this culture of leading with success with the core values and bringing integrity into it and professionalism. And I think people want that. They want to feel like they can belong somewhere in a community, in a corporate environment, that they're not hating their job every 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So we're bringing that with what we've known in a lot of our self-development growth, and we're bringing that, well, you can have that in a corporation as well. So our company encompasses that.
Yeah.
And so not only with social media, but it's okay to love your job, and we want to bring that back. I feel like a lot of people in the industry are hating what they do. They're exhausted of what they do. And we want to try to bring something different into that. Is it going to be easy? No, it's not. But that's what we fight for, and that's what we're working for every single day.
And we want to provide more jobs.
Yeah.
And we want to be a gap or a bridge for a resource for people that say, hey, I want something else. I want something different.
Yeah.
Even a mentorship program, or just something where people have another resource of people who've been there and there's a bridge, create that bridge.
I mean, and I say this all the time, like I was lucky enough to be an extroverted enough of a bartender to reach out to regulars and develop these relationships that gave me the opportunity to get access to new information and new circles that I normally wouldn't have been a part of. Allow me to climb socioeconomic ladders that I probably otherwise would have had access to as well.
Right.
So, and I think naturally, when you've been able to do that, you want to start offering that to other people in a position, because if you believe in yourself, confident, like, yo, I feel like I'm talented, there's got to be other people in my same position that are talented that just need to know that there's an opportunity, there's another way to do things. Because at the end of the day, as we grow, we all need help.
Yeah.
And either you got to go find it and pay for a lot of it, or you got to go out and coach it and train it.
And and I think one of the biggest things is, you've got to find it within yourself of you want something. I mean, Victoria and I, the information is there. It's either you're going to find it, but it all starts with something that's going to push you to take that step to finally take action. And for us, something happened where we needed to make a decision. What were we going to do? Were we going to take action, or were we going to feel sorry for ourselves? And we decided to take action. And we just said, from this point forward, we will always move forward. And even if we stumble, we'll get back up and we'll just keep moving forward. We're going to make mistakes, but you just keep going.
There's a certain type of freedom in that, just knowing like, you know what, man, we already hit rock bottom. Yeah. It's only up from here. Exactly. Now we can move aggressively. Now we can take initiative.
Exactly.
And so, speaking of reaching out, Live Oak, you guys start doing good work, start putting content out there. This brand ended up reaching out to you guys. So to finish up, I guess, go ahead and talk about that relationship collaboration opportunity that you guys were able to create.
Man, we love the people at Coastal Bend Distilling who produces Live Oak and Lucky Star Gin. What attracted us to them was they had very similar core values of what we believe as in a company. They're people of integrity. They believe in transparent communication, about building a relationship. It's about the relationship over the close, and we like that. They have a big vision. And what attracted me to them, and Noe as well, is that right now we've got to build back our economy. I've heard once that a strong middle America is what builds a strong economy. And that happens when more jobs are created. When we have people like companies like NVU Brands or Coastal Bend Distilling that want to bring more into the community. So they're from a small town called Beeville, Texas, north of Corpus Christi. A long time ago, there was a naval base there that the small community was thriving. It left, and now it's diminishing a little bit. So what they did is they built a distillery there to bring more jobs. They have a tasting room there. They bottle their own stuff, so they bring in the community to work a couple of hours to bottle, to label. And they want to get big enough so they can provide more jobs. And so that to me is like, it's not just a bottle of vodka that we're presenting, it's an economy builder. We have to start supporting these small Texas brands. We have to start building all these small Texas towns. We've got to get them thriving again, because believe it or not, they do help our economy. So this is what attracted us to Live Oak, Coastal Bend, because it aligns with NVU. We want to just build jobs to help the Texas community build middle America back up again, and then that's when you have a thriving economy.
I love that, man, because at the end of the day, especially as you break off and start doing your own thing, like you guys have done NVU brands, being able to choose who you work for is the best feeling ever. Absolutely. It's like, you know what, I'd rather work for this person for a low amount of money than be working over here in this situation, making good money, but not ideal. The relationships aren't ideal.
Well, and another thing too is when we saw we dissected the brand, pros, cons, what do you have? We looked at it. We're like, man, we could be together. We personally felt we could take this brand to that level. We've seen other brands and we've helped other brands. Why can't we take everything we've done in the last 20 years and put it into this? Have all the ingredients necessary to win.
Hey, that's one of the things too, is almost like, if I like somebody and they're like, yo, I have a friend I want you to introduce me to, and then that's when they're like, you know what? I'm already gonna like them because you like them and because you're a dope person. And so by you guys having aligning brand values with them, and then they show up, they're almost identically the same. I think that helps with the brand connection, especially here in this battleground where we're promoting this product to consumers.
And it's a very competitive category. And there's a lot, and especially here in Texas recently, in that similar price point. But one of the things that's really close to our heart, it happens to be from where we're from, the same community, and that's pure coincidence. But some stars align in the right way, and here we are.
And at the end of the day, you know, you said it's a competitive category. I like to make sure that my dollars are going in places that somehow can trickle back to me. You know, if you're helping give somebody a job who might end up spending some money at the bar that I work at, then ma'am, that dollar that I made or I'm spending just goes a whole lot further. So I think consumers are going to start thinking more like that. As this economy tightens up, it's like, where is it going and how does it get back to me?
Yeah, keep it in-house. Keep it in-house as much as possible.
Well,
I agree.
Absolutely amazing. Thank you guys for the time. I made them pull up and do an interview because that's what I do. They're tired, end of the day, but we got to get it in, man. Pleasure working with you guys. Thank you guys for the opportunity.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Crush Texas.
Appreciate it.
All right, man. We're out of here.
For any, the margin of error is even minimized, even smaller. So, yeah.
Being graded when they talk to you, talk to you differently.
Very much so.
I still tip on the grad, but it's based off of how you perform. I don't want that to be like, this is me. Because it's always been like, even on the grads, so like, no, you did way more than that here.
Yeah, of course.
Even when I tell them, hey, it's grad, you don't have to worry about the tip. No,
I even actually appreciate whatever you do tell them. Hey, just so you know, there's gratuity. Because most people try and be slotted with it. It's like,
yeah, it's like there. Hey, you get a receipt like this.
Wait, what is so that's in 2023. Like, everybody's shaking a receipt now. This isn't 2012. Like, you snuck one on me. That was an expensive vodka soda, but oh well.
That, and I hate the ones that are not itemized too. Yeah. Just get a total.
Need this pin back. It's like, yo, well, give me a second. I'm just trying to process what's happening. Like, it's just. We live?
Good deal.
All right, Bronson, Adonis, how we doing, fellas? Here, man. I've been spending a lot of time in Miami. It's my first time really getting back and getting a chance to see this place. How long have y'all been in business here, and what's the name of this place?
So it's actually called FAO. Kind of stands for For Amusement Only. You know, we actually got the property in 2019 before COVID. Had a concept that unfortunately was shut down because of COVID. Went back to the drawing board, and then early in 2020, we actually opened up FAO. We curated this beautiful concept that's very welcoming, you know, and enjoyable for anybody that's looking for a good time whenever they go out.
What made you want to push through that?
Who is this guy? Yeah. Hey, Bronson. All right, guys. Going into our final matchup of the first round. This right here includes some heavy hitters on both sides. I imagine, hypothetically, this should be our fastest round of the night, but we'll see how it's been going. As you see, we've been keeping a tally of our scores right there. You kind of already get a chance to see who is winning, who isn't. But let me go ahead and introduce the team. Houston, team 1, going higher. Come on out here. Okay, I see the shirts. Talk to me, I like the logos. What's the inspiration behind the logo here?
We have to represent just us coming together as the super team. We have to represent, we have to bring this here.
With you guys having this top heavy of talent, how much pressure is it on you just internally to take home this championship?
It's no pressure.
No pressure?
No. Okay. I've been doing this. It's like muscle memory now.
And you, sir, the last time you was here in this bar, you had your undefeated streak. Your historic undefeated streak ended right here in this well. Yeah. How are we feeling to be back here?
No pasa nada cut. We're here, bro. We're just here with another Tuesday night.
That's Tuesday night. What service well you guys going with? You know, you'll get that motherfucker back, huh? One more second. All right, and let me introducing my Dallas team. This Dallas team right here. Got some killers right here. Austin, I can tell he has amazing mechanics, but you're now coming to the real competition where you don't know what you're about to see. You do have to use a jigger. There are a lot of infractions for everything's associated. Did you get a chance to prepare it all?
Oh, I did, man. I spent every day. Every day at work, we're sitting there preparing.
Okay.
Every day. It's another day at the office, man. Let's get it. I'm here.
Do you know much about this team at all?
They're a competitor. Competitor's a competitor. It doesn't matter who it is.
All right, cool. And Nick, man, you may be busier bartender than anybody I've ever seen before. You're working across multiple bars. You're managing multiple different communities, and yet you still got time to pull up to Houston, be a part of SpeedRailz. I appreciate that. But will that be a detriment to you being successful?
No, sir, not at all. I'm off Tuesdays and Wednesdays, so it's my weekend. I appreciate y'all having the events on the weekdays for us, having us have this event. And it's the service industry right there, all across Texas. Yeah, so I appreciate y'all. I'm here having a good time, man. Thank you guys.
My guy, JB, my man, just dropped the album. Congratulations on that. Secondly, my man, you're coming into a competition, and you've been bartending less than a year. You're with some veterans, but you still got to hold it down yourself. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling like a student of the game. All I got to do is listen to them, and we win. That's it.
I mean,
it's that simple.
That's first step. That's first step. So they have the number 1 seed. They will be taking the service well. I'm going to have you guys over there on that service well. All right, guys. You all have 2.5 minutes. Start now. 2.5 minutes. Start now. Go ahead, break apart. Everybody hop on their duties. Gotta choose your ass. guys have you have 50 seconds. 50 seconds.
No, D2. They played like it. You know, that was Dallas 1. This is Dallas 2.
All right, guys, we have 25 seconds. 25 seconds. All right, guys, 2.5 minutes is up. Woo-wee. Gonna get closer. Let's start off with Jose. Starting off with Nick over here. Nick, you got something to prove. Last time he was in SpeedRailz, we ended up stopping the timer too soon.
My team name is Cool, Calm, and Collected, and I ain't worried about it.
Cool, Calm, and Collected over here. These streets, boy.
All right, I'm about to count down. Clock reset. Clock reset. Clock reset. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. D-Town, H-Town. Cool, Calm, and Collected. These are the drinks they're looking at. You're going to be seeing the pump out of French 75, a gimlet with salt rim, and a Long Island iced tea. Shots. We got the Mexican tea, Starfucker, and pineapple upside down. One of the good things about being a service well surgeon is really understanding the placement of everything. You see, Jose is very careful about everything he places. Everything has a spot as he puts it down and picks it up. Nick's going for the Prince 75. The Prince 75 is a hard one.
Let's go. I see
Good energy going. If I had to guess, I guess Henry is going last. I'm getting last energy from my guy. Prince 75 is served over here for D2.
No pasa nada, no pasa nada.
Oh, had a little softball out.
That seasoning, let's go.
Amelia's up, number 2.
Let's go!
Amelia is impressively a regular of our bars. Served. Nick's going through cleanup now. They got clean. They don't. My guy doing the dishes over here. Damn, JB is up. Emily is working on her gimlet, coming out of the chamber, locked and loaded.
I'm gonna be on your right.
Hopefully that martini is cold enough. If it's not cold enough, there's gonna be extra 10 seconds on top of whatever she makes. Stormfucker's coming out.
Watch your trigger, watch your trigger.
Served. Served. Henry is up now. So close to that jigger. JB's on and shaking. He's on and shaking. Power through it. Work clean. Some good looking Starfuckers. They don't want to look that good. Too good. That's the thing. When you have to figure out these cocktails, when it comes to Long Island, you have to figure out the individual ingredients. You want to move fast, but you just can't. You just got to go through the motions. You got to respect the game. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. I know, right? Like aggressive. Sweet and sour's on the gun. Sweet and sour's on the gun. Sweet and sour on the gun. It's going to be the L button. Limit. Henry's about to pop out this pineapple upside down. He's already put grenadine in the glasses. Oh, that's pineapple. Okay, that's pineapple upside down. Okay.
Pass the digger to you.
Hurt. Nice. Henry's cleaning it up nice. Oh, they did a repass. They can do that. Interesting. Nice. Very. I like that. Tavy's over here finishing out his round right now. Work clean. Can't afford penalties right now. Pass the jigger. Got to pass the jigger to him.
Are you not entertained?
Allison's up in here. Gimlet and a star crusher is what we're finishing up over there. So, quick question. Why did you pass the jigger back to Millie? What was happening there?
She left the rebel on the bar.
Did you make that call? Yeah. Chris Paul out here. Okay. Yeah. Work clean. Tell you what, we've been having 3 minutes and penalties on these teams right now. Make sure you don't fuck up. It's critical. I got a porch stop mission right here. Q. Barbecue. Gotta send it. Serve, clock, stop. Make some noise. Just finished our first round. We have time over here for Houston. 4 minutes and 47 seconds, .34. Then the biggest time we've had so far. 7 minutes and 7 seconds, .7 here for D2. Give it a second, our judge is doing some calculations. How we feeling, guys? Yeah? You guys have 7 minutes and 7 seconds over there. They have 4 players there. They're quick as fuck. It's crazy because the qualifying round wasn't that good.
Based off basically our skin color, we got a minority PPP loan, which gave us an opportunity where it was 100% forgiven, and we went from there. It was just roll the dice again. But we had a lot of time to really sit down, think about what went well, what didn't work, what do we want to change. Because the first concept is as great as it wasn't us by any means. And we're like very and pigeon It just wasn't. It wasn't the fit. I like going to them, but I don't want to be in that mix. I'd rather be where it's like I can get everybody to come through and not have it to where, hey, I got to dress up, I got to look a certain way, or I'm not getting in. If I don't have girls, I'm not getting in. It's like, just come as you are, have a good time, and that's what this place is.
And ultimately, what you're touching on is kind of like the brand identity and making sure that as owners, like that brand identity aligns with who you all are, and then kind of building a vessel that serves the community in the way you guys want. For the people who don't understand how the side of things work, seeing as is that transition like going from bar kind of resources like that, like you did with the PPE loan?
Well, that starts with just actually being a part of the process. Of course, we worked all the positions from barback, door guy, bartender, eventually manager, GM, expanding our networks. I mean, me and Bronson met in 2011, but we both started in the industry in 2008. So at this point, we've got 50, or each of us, you know.
Okay.
So that process of just enjoying taking care of people, seeing that it could be very lucrative, you know, and the fact that, you know, we tried the 9-to-5 thing, just didn't work for us. But there was always something new. But you got to credit a lot of the learning experiences that we did between learning each position, ultimately to say, hey, I can actually run a venue and understand what's it actually going to take, versus just looking at the dollar sign and understanding, no, I'm actually in this for the passion of it, to take care of people, and ultimately the money will come. It's a very lucrative, sexy business, so a lot of people want to jump into it, but not understanding, you know, you got to stick to the basics and understand all the little bitty things add up to ultimately having a beautiful space like this. If we neglect the small things, then I promise you it will eventually show in due time. So.
I see, as we were getting ready for this, getting the trash bags in the trash can, turning on the TV, you guys still doing the on-the-ground soldier work. How important is that in keeping the pulse on the business?
I mean, we take pride in the way this place looks, and that's ultimately what's going to keep people coming. And ultimately, you know, right now, you know, we're confident we know we can do it. So not that we want to just rely on ourselves, but it's also setting an example for people that do eventually manage under us and understand that, hey, just because we've made it to this point doesn't mean that or clean the toilet. Obviously, yes, we have the blessings of the PPP money, but you also need staff, and that's where people got comfortable in that time period. Like, we also had investors to pay back. You know, we had to make sure that we owed those people. So the only way we knew we were going to be able to pay those people back got here, which a lot of people overlook those things whenever you do skip all the positions, where we have a pride in taking care of them. I mean, this is our venue, these are our floors. We want to make sure that those things get taken care of, and doing those small things is what's going to make sure that it.
Absolutely agree. They start getting comfortable with everything. Like, you need me. It's like, then you just start working in front of them. Like, look at you, I do your job better than you.
Right.
And I think that's something that it always gets morale high when they know that, like, I've been through the trenches, but, you know what I'm saying, obviously you're trying to teach me so I can be to where you are. But I want to move on because I had a chance to meet you, which is ultimately why I'm here, is because you ended up officiating 3 of the 5 weeks of SpeedRailz. Real quick, what are your thoughts on SpeedRailz?
I like the overall concept of it. Show their comfort and get in front of the camera, get to do things that they're not, you know, used to doing, but they never maybe not got the opportunity.
Right.
You know? To the restaurant, the fine dining, you name it, serving, all that. So what you can be. You know, there are a lot of things that I noticed from people. Too, they just were unfamiliar with the tools. Like, don't get me wrong, when you're in the sports bars, they don't have all that stuff. They just don't. But when I was bartending, that was non-existent. I didn't know it. I didn't. What is that? More than just like pouring 2 liquids in a cup and serving it. You know, it's an art form. It's an interaction. It's something that when you go out, that's what you look for. You want to talk to someone. I'm not going to a bar to sit in the corner and just look around. Don't get me wrong, there are people that do that, but most of the time it's like, give me the experience so I can come back again and again and again and again. So that's what I liked about that, is I got a lot of people that would maybe never see each other, or they got to meet, and then just goes from there. It's a snowball effect.
So we all know as bartenders, we're all, that's how you probably ended up in fine dining, or how somebody ends up in a sports bar. With us attaching the cash prize to SpeedRailz, that was ultimately the goal. Was like, okay, everybody will come here if we can at least pay them what they would make in a shift, type of idea. So with that in mind, I know you were watching it with your bar manager, your bartender perspective lens point. What were some of your, I guess, maybe criticisms or that you could do that you would have did differently with the competition?
I mean, at the end of the day, I looked at it at face value. I didn't know like the brains of it. I didn't know what was going down, what was the whole build-up process of it. When it comes to like ideas like that, you just tweak little things here and there. And as you progressively, you know, move through the process of it, you know, you don't, where you start is not where you're gonna finish. You know? I mean, obviously, I like things that are uniform for, you know. Okay, I'll just say it. No offense on a bucket. I don't want to throw into a bucket. It's weird. Not everybody does that. It's a weird motion to do this. You know, if you have a rail or whatever, you know, it's different. I mean, those are like small tweaks, but that's all just.
I thought you were about to say you got to make.
When, you know, makes it easier, and then I can really like look, okay, what are you pulling up? But not everybody's trained to just do the quick eye, because just like I said, if you've never done the bartending aspect of it, it makes it very difficult to judge.
Very true.
You
Very
know?
true.
You don't know. If you don't read over the rules and you don't read over the recipes, then you can't really properly grade it. I was reading that like I was ready to go into it. So.
And that was one of the things you said to me, I think maybe towards the end of the competition, is like, you know, FAO, we'd be better for this competition as far as like from a ball. It's like, man, that bar was built by bartenders. Like 2 entrances and exits into the bar. Every well has its own spider. Every well has its own dump tank.
If you saw the grid that we did, I mean, it's like Tetris. It's perfect.
You even guys have good backup storage for backup liquor bottles, so the way somebody's not running back to the back every time you empty out a Tito's, which I think is very critical.
Everything has a purpose back there. Like if you can really break the whole entire square down, you're like, damn, dude, they really do have everything kind of figured out, where I can minimize my movements and I can still move.
Just be efficient with your time back there.
It's important, and it's nice when people see that you're not scrambling.
Because it's a big bar too, so
it is a big
lot
bar.
Of ground to cover, so
you can do some backflips back there.
How do you guys? It's a beautiful bar. How do you start finding the balance between functional and aesthetic? Cause I feel like that's a lot of times when people open up these nice bars, like it gotta look good so that way we can get customers in here. But it's like, no, if it's not functional, then we are not optimized for productivity.
Our first concept, the number one thing we were told, it's too nice. That's when I was like, I don't even know what y'all want anymore. So then, that's when you go back to the drawing board and you look at it. I was like, okay, well, if it's too nice, then let me just kind of grunge it down. It could be, maybe, if something's too nice, you kind of like tiptoe around. You're like, I don't want to.
You guys are trying to deceive me too.
You know, but when it's got a little grunge, a little bit to it, like, you know, like old school type vibe, it's like, all right, it's more comfortable. You know, because not everybody's house is immaculate, like a Louis Vuitton store. When you walk in there, you're like, oh shit, man, I don't even want to pick anything
This
up.
place is very welcoming, and that's one thing that people saying, and it just feels comfortable whenever I walk in, as soon as they walk in. And that was the biggest part about it. Of course, welcoming. We've adjusted the floor plan, and a lot of times, I mean, you know, because get around the place where it's comfortable for people to sit, with the also traffic going through the whole place, to where that self-consciously, also if you haven't been in the industry and understanding, like anybody can build a beautiful bar as a contractor, but if you haven't actually been in a bar to where you see where bottlenecks happen, certain things of the functionality of the bar, you know, that definitely plays a part in the aesthetics of how this place looks. So there's a lot of things that we used over from the last place that were nice, that just kind of complement and bring in both interactions of something that's loungy, but also comfortable, to where it also is, we have a very much of a, you know, a blessing being up here on the 3rd floor. We have a beautiful view of downtown, so we try and make sure that people that come out that want to, it's a very date heavy spot, to where you get that interaction of, to where it's very laid back, but it's also got a little bit of a niceness to it. We get a lot of people worried about the dress code, but it's like, no, just come comfortable. Make sure that you come out, you know, more.
As you said earlier, you guys don't have
smart
that
casual.
That you guys don't have, but you got like at least the luxury couches and things of that nature. And I know you guys were telling us in our first meeting, like, yeah, we really don't do bottle service here, man. That's not really our thing. We'll just set it down on the table. You can just help yourself with some plastic. I like type of energy.
I mean, that bottle service, you know, it just intimidates some people to where they feel like they have to get something just to be a part of the party. Where here, man, everybody's just hanging out, you know, all walks of life are interacting here. So and that was the biggest thing, is we wanted a place that every walk of life could really feel comfortable coming here, associating with people, because you can come alone, come with people. Sometimes you're going to interact with somebody, because all the games are competitive based, so everybody's got a little bit of competition in them, to where this is very relatable. And I think that that's where we've been able to succeed, is making this relatable concept to where people just keep coming back looking for more.
So how are we going to turn that concept and SpeedRailz together and have a baby?
Well, I mean, I think a big part of us is that we are pretty laid back. That's why some people, you know, we're innovative, but we also want to make sure that we see we're open to suggestions and making sure that we work, because we don't know it all. The industry is always changing. Of course, we can implement things, you know, whenever they make sense. That's all we got to make sure that it's just got to make sense for us. So I think we can definitely make those things happen. We're going to have a fun time with it. The competition. I think that those things just added more value to what we're doing here, to where people have a little extra to kind of keep them engaged. Especially with the social media and all these things, people are quick, you know. There's the attention span is very short, so we got to keep their attention span on some things.
We were talking about doing the tailgating party. Keep them here, have them come here earlier, staying longer. What are we thinking?
We're definitely, obviously, we got a good happy hour that goes on here. To do this, but we'll have in the free games to make sure we bring in people, to make sure that you can enjoy all the games that we have. Just kind of make sure you can just focus to come in and socialize with us. We plan on getting a little bit of catering from a good friend of ours that's over at Bolos. So that'll definitely,
food's always a bonus.
That'll definitely help out. They're great. And just ultimately just kind of bring in some extra vendors, hopefully, that want to participate, very Houston-based, to kind of add some value to it, just so people are just, like I said, interacting a little bit more. Add whatever we can on the spot, just go with the flow with it. So,
I mean, that's kind of how I see SpeedRailz and the venue working collectively together, almost like the Toyota Center and the Rockets. It's like they have their games one off, but it's like there's so many different micro economies that it's helping to support every time there's a game going on. Different small businesses, different vendors within the arena, and ultimately that's what we can be doing with SpeedRailz. So super excited for that. But going forward in the future, what are some of the big plans you guys got for FAO and for yourselves? Grind.
That's always a part.
Bartenders, I guess, just grind.
I mean, of course, there's always a big vision that you have, but I think with time, there's always adjustments that have to be made. Of course, the market has changed quite a bit. It's definitely here in Houston, as we've kind of mentioned before. that maybe just because you can doesn't mean you should a lot of times, and some people don't see that.
So my man,
so it definitely brings a halt to certain things because with that
SpeedRailz
saturated market,
here in Houston,
so we have to make some adjustments. But ultimately, our biggest thing is trying to do something that this man can be in the top 50.
Very fortunate to just be part of this team because they're that I've never got a chance to compete with.
It's all about fresh ingredients.
So that's a lot of
make
fun.
sure that people
We're all
understand
friends.
you can go to venues
That being said,
and have a good time without just getting
I
completely dry.
was very lackluster on my performance,
so
it
like to take FAO
puts on
to
that pressure to come in and actually take this seriously again and compete, because I did come in real leisurely and had a terrible round. I'm fortunate to be with my team now, but I'm fortunate enough to make it. But I cannot come in like that. As much as we do have fun here, I do want to compete, and I need it. If they're going to be my teammates, then I need to take it as seriously as they're willing to put in that effort.
At the end of the day, I feel like Bronson hustled me. Now he's going to get paid and get to watch SpeedRailz at the same time. I love it. I love it, man. Well, I appreciate you fellas. Hey, looking forward to the partnership. We're about to kill it. Season 2.
We're excited for it.
FAO is going down. Get your tickets. Pull up. We'll see you guys.
Follow us on FAO, HGX.
Representing the city is.
Could you give me some landscape pictures?
Now having
you got
that
some?
competition in Clear Lake is, I'm glad we're able to have that tournament over in Clear Lake, but because I have been in the mix for a while now, over a year, I'm glad I get to just compete with at a higher caliber with these people up in here in Houston. That being said, to touch on Dallas and Austin, they each have a different style of bartending, and it was fascinating being able to go pull up on them and go see how each style is represents the city itself. Like Dallas, in my opinion, they're the fastest ones. And then Austin, they have a certain swagger to them. They're like they like the style, they like the flair, and it's not even just the throwing bottles; it's the way they pour. Like Diana, whenever I saw her here, she did that double pour where it split off the rim. That was incredible. But my point is, they all have their own styles, and a large part of the community that I've been a part of here is being able to study them and kind of get a little bit from everybody else.
Man, go ahead. Tell me, man, you ended up coming down to Houston, having a shitty round, but you made it through, and now you're able to form a super team. Go ahead and walk me through what it was like getting prepared for your round, and then, of course, still making it and being with your buddies.
First of all, being part of the super team is crazy. The fact that I even qualified is beyond me, but I'm fortunate to be in this scenario. That being said, I've never had a chance to work with Jose or work with Amelia. I've only competed against them. So this is a new exciting chapter for me because I've been part of 2 different teams before, and a large part of it is being able to figure out how to work with other people, which I think that's so fascinating about this new structure for the tournament, is you have to now work with people you've never had to work before. And when it comes to the terrible round, yeah, that's all I can say is it was just bad. It was embarrassing, but I did push through, thank God. And now, like I said, I had the opportunity to work with them, but now I have to take it way more seriously because I came in just goofing off, having fun, and that blatantly showed in my round. So now that they're relying on me and I'm actually part of the team, I have to show out the way they do.
So you're saying like?
Absolutely. Today was a wake-up call. Like, yes, I'm glad, like, enjoying your time here, but this is still a competition. If you consider yourself the competitor that you think you are, then maybe act like it.
Are you preparing at all?
Not for this one. That was the thing, and it showed. I normally prepare. I was like, I'll just show up. No, and it showed. But wake-up call is a great way to word it.
And so now you are going to be representing Houston. You're the pull-up king. You had a chance to pull up to Austin and Dallas. You had a chance to watch their bartending styles, watch their industry, community togetherness, and they're going to be coming here to pull up on you, and you need to protect home court. Go ahead and touch on your thoughts on those cities and then how you feel about being able to represent the city.
I'm excited to represent Houston. As much as I wanted to represent Clear Lake, I need that to build a little more. I'm glad I can still compete at this caliber to be in the same room with all of these talented bartenders in Houston. That being said, Dallas has its own style. Austin has its own style. And Austin taught me a little bit. is Dallas is fast. Dallas has that speed. They have that efficiency, and they came over here and showed it. Whenever we had that they have a little more swagger to them. They have that style that still is efficient. It's not just showboating that they do over there, and so I respect all of the styles, but I have to come in here and go against them now after doing what I just did. So I really have to lock in because I do have to defend home court.
And you know they're watching. Talk about this, man. What's one of the things you learned about the business side of this industry by being a part of SpeedRailz that you think other bartenders should start taking more seriously?
So when it comes to the business side of it, specifically being able to shadow some of you, just kind of part of being the pull-up king is just show up to things they didn't ask you to show up. You just pulled up just to pull up because you never know what you're going to learn. You never know who you're going to meet. Yeah, yes, obviously I've never won the tournament or any of the matches, but
guys. It's time to go into our second round. It's time to go into our semifinals. Had some technical issues, but we're up and running. The stream is, I like this. I like this. Anything like that. Play by play look. All right, guys. So here is the deal. For the first round, we had Austin Team 2 versus South Houston 1. Raw times, 5 minutes and 9 seconds for Austin. Total time, 6 minutes and 34 seconds. Raw time, South Houston, 5 minutes and 49 seconds. Total time, 6 minutes and 49 seconds. Austin Team 2 will be advanced to the semifinals with a 15-second lead, 6 minutes and 34 seconds. In the second round, we had Houston versus South Houston. South Houston had 6 minutes and 55 seconds as a raw time. Houston had 5 minutes and 56 seconds. 8 minutes and 39 seconds is the final time for South Houston. 6 minutes and 54 seconds is the final time for Houston Team 2. Garrett, Emily, you guys will be advanced to the semifinals. Austin, Dallas. Austin Team 1, Dallas D1. 5 minutes and 51 seconds is Austin 1's time. 6 minutes and 12 seconds is Dallas's time. This was the closest matchup we had all night. 8 minutes and 40 seconds was the final time for Austin. Huge amount of penalties, 3 minutes. Dallas had equal amount of penalties. Final time, 9 minutes and 13 seconds. Austin, Team 1, you guys will be advancing. They have 2 rookies making it to the semifinals. And lastly, Houston Team 1, fastest time of the night, 4 minutes and 47 seconds with a final time of 5 minutes and 12 seconds. Dallas, raw time, 7 seconds, final time, 11 minutes and 54 seconds. Jose, Amelia, and Henry, they will be advanced to the semifinals. Matter of fact, Jose, Amelia, and Henry, you guys come up here right now. You guys will be facing off against Austin Team 1. Let me get Connor, Josh, and Danny. You guys have the first seed. You guys pick what well you want. You guys be right there? All right, let's do it. It's lock and loaded.
Same thing, 2-1. Should be 2-1. Let's go do it.
Same round, no man. Same round, no man.
All right, guys. All right, guys. Yo. All right, guys. You guys have 2.5 minutes starting now. Right now, as you can tell, yo. Houston team, 5 minutes and 12 seconds. Austin team, they had a final time of 8 minutes and 40 seconds. We're talking about a 3-minute gap differential. A lot of penalties is what decided that. If everybody did the same thing all over again, Austin won't be making it. The winner of this matchup will be headed to the finals. $1,000 cash prizes on the line. Some personal media days.
Thank you.
Oh, you guys are good. You got 45 seconds left. I saw the Austin team over there huddled in the corner. They got somebody out here recording the match on the phone. So they've already looked at the tape. They've already corrected their mistakes from the first round. It's almost like NBA, NFL level coverage. All right, guys. We have 15 seconds, 15 seconds. Looks like they're going with the same lineup with Jose running in front. Emilio second, Henry third. All right, guys, got 8 seconds. All right, it looks good. It looks good on my end. Are the clocks reset, ready to go? Clock is good to go? All right, guys, I'm gonna count down. 3, 2, 1, let's go. See what we got here. You got the Manhattan, you have a Negroni with a sugar rim, and then also a salty dog. For shots, we have a snack room, Vegas bomb, and an M&M. I like that. Danny took a nice, good look at that bottle as she turned it up. Complete start over right here.
I do not have to remind you who you are cheering for. Let's go!
They moving like ballerina dance. Everything's orchestrated. He keeps the spoon in it as he stirs. Saves him a couple seconds. Over here, Danny had a full reset, but she's back cooking already. Drinks are made. She's got to pour them out. Not far behind, even with the start over. Danny's serving drinks. Amelia's up right now. Looks like she's going to be working on that salty dog. Got that Manhattan snackery serve. They're going in order over here. Connor's up, second leg. Put the napkins out first. Right, very technical. I like it. He's such a raw bartender that he does exactly what he needs to do. There's no bad habits right now. Let me see it. Like that. As she's pouring, she's reaching for the napkins. Even though she's short, she's making it happen. Love it. Multitasking. Connor's going for the salty dog as well. Shots been served. Henry is up. Connor's pouring him out right now.
Making a Negroni whip. Sugar on the whip. And a Vegas bomb. And a Vegas bomb. Serve that. Serve that.
Drinks served.
Beautiful.
We got a drink over here without ice. Over here for the Austin team. Henry was making it in the wrong vessel. He had to make a change. Trying to find his bottles right now. Henry's having to start over again. Right, now there's a lot of talking going over here on both sides. Right now, we're the last person. Whoever gets their fucking drinks out is going to win this. Who's going to figure it out? Who's going to figure it out? Don't break anything. Make sure you get it right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Henry's shaking his third right now. Henry's shaking his third. We got Josh shaking his third right now. Henry has his glassware already prepared. So we'll take him a couple steps. Henry, serve. Yeah, there we go. Oh, he got it in the chamber. Henry's pouring out his shots right now. Shots, drinks, and pouring out for Josh. He needs to clean up and serve right now. Henry just needs to serve his shots. Henry, stop the clock. Hurry up. Time matters. Serve, serve. You need to move fast. You gotta move fast. You need to move fast. This is where it's at. The seconds matter. Stop the clock. Raw time, 4 minutes and 53 seconds, 1-2-4 for Houston. 6 seconds fast, slower than last time. Over here, you got 5 minutes and 11.98. Good jump, good jump. Wait, my bad, I'm sorry. So over here, what were you looking for? I'm sorry, you guys were getting frustrated, couldn't find something. What was it?
My sweeper knee. I didn't realize where it was. I didn't confirm that before I started, so I kind of about that.
And then you had an early dump out. What was the dump out for?
I started making the Manhattan in a tin, and I was going to shake it, but then I dumped it in the mixing glass.
You could have just dumped it in the mixing glass.
Oh, I didn't. Okay. Okay, that's what that was.
And you, sir?
Where did we start? Gin, I started with gin and a salty dog. I didn't ice the salty dog.
There's gin in there?
No, there's not. I poured it out.
Okay. Okay.
And then got no bitters on the.
What's the ice?
Man, I was moving too quick.
Moving too quick
for my own good.
Ice just lay down. Over here, Henry, you ended up having a couple pour outs. What's happening over here?
You know, got distracted, but what's no pasa nada. No pasa nada, girl. Let's go. Yeah.
And I like you were doing a little multitasking where you're pouring a drink while you're reaching for the napkins. Is that something that you practice?
Did I practice?
Where you were pouring out the drink and reaching for the napkins at the same time. Was that just straight survival instincts, or is that something that's part of your strategy?
Survival instinct.
Survival instinct? Yeah. Natural. What could you have done better? How can you move faster?
I just gotta lock in. Move faster. Move faster.
Yeah, you were moving kind of slow. Just say it. Oh my God, you guys are good to go. Man. I'll catch up. What did it say on there? It says lock? That's what it says. It should. That's missing. I think that's like 20 seconds. That's just an ingredient. All right. See, I use it a bunch. Oh, bro. Well, but I still use them as strategy sessions, though. I need some more board. I need to get multiple whiteboards for different reasons. Yeah. I didn't order it. That was B-Box. B-Box, I told him to order it so they can keep score over there. I think he just added an adjustment because he's out of town. Yeah. Huh? No, yeah. Is he giving anybody over there at all? He just yeah, he's not getting it done, dog. Yeah. And then I feel bad too. Like what happened? Like he was like, oh, look, nobody came over there. I was like, bro, let's take a picture of that sitting. I just take a picture of that sitting across the room. We're hung over. Took one? Oh, who was it? Remember some trainers? Is Danny over there? Danny. Hey. Those they had their own stuff. They had their own stuff. Dallas people? Hey Nick, did y'all bring your own tools? Y'all did? I think that's, yeah, I think you guys left your trainers here. I think you guys left your trainers and took FAO trainers. What you got? Catching the portal. Here we need a ring, dog. We ain't a ring, dog.
And now, yeah. These orders. It's a gray bar one and a rainbow one. Come on, guys, support it. Come on, guys. That's why we tape them up, so we know. That's why we know.
What you got? I just like shit, that's that rookie stuff. It's like it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. No, ice is crazy. Ice is crazy. You got all right, let me go ahead and get my second team up. I need Austin, team 2. I need Houston, team 2. Pull up. What well do you guys want? What service level do you guys want? I just had a feel over here going on. We had some feeling. A little early for that, huh? You don't want to wait? You don't want to wait till like another day? You want to do it right now? You ready? All right, guys. Excuse me, sorry. All right, you guys have 2.5 minutes. Start now. 2.5 minutes, start now.
Haven't seen you since Velvet Oak Apocalypse. Hey, Brian, where you put it? In the box. Put it on the sorry.
We're coming up on a minute right now. These teams right here were separated by 20 seconds out of the first round. Austin had a time of 6 minutes and 34 seconds. Houston had a time of 6 minutes and 54 seconds, 0.36. 20 seconds is really one ingredient. So basically these teams are there. Okay. We got 45 seconds left. I like that. My man always likes to dry off his shaker tins. I like that. They're going with a split stack over here. Just set up. All right, guys, got 15 seconds. You got 3 seconds. Y'all be careful with a hands-free penalty. Bam, bam. All right, guys. Looking good to go. Judges, we like to load it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Austin, this team has the fastest bartender from season 3. Also, the team captain from the fastest team. Over here, we have Emily. She's had a chance to compete since February. It's the 4th competition. She's been here before. Garrett, he's been to the finals before as a rookie. Both of these teams have a ton of experience, 2 veterans, 1 rookie on each team. Here are the drinks we are looking at right now. Sugar Rim, Boulevardier. We have a sidecar with a salt rim. For shots, we have the Caribbean Candy, the Mind Eraser, and the Red Snapper. Served. They're on to second leg right now. Emily has her shot serves pouring up on her first drink. Brianna, she had an amazing showing out there in Austin. You tell she's been here before. She's seen it. Good rim. She took both of the rim drinks. I love that. Serve. On to the second leg. Tyler, a rookie out of the Woodlands. Careful with that jigger. I like that. He attacks the glassware hard. Both of these rookies are moving good, moving with confidence. I love it. That first round, nice. You can do that. You can level them out. There's one penalty for the shots being low, and there's one penalty for the shots being uneven. You can't take both of them. Shake and stir, shake and stir. Jonah is up to finish up the leg. He'll be taking the Boulevardier is what it looks like. Red snapper, damn, keeps. Sometimes with those moves right there, when you know you're gonna use the same spirit of the shot and the cocktail, it's good to keep the spirit in your hand. Makes it for a smooth transition. Saves a couple seconds. That's what they're doing at the top. Garrett is done building his cocktails, going into his shots right now. Jonah's double pouring out right now. Jonah's trying to clean up and serve right now. Garrett's on the shaking. Well, now it's all about perfection. People with penalties don't make it to the finals. Jonah serving. Clean the jigger for good measure. Jonah stopped the block. Garrett is so close, he just needs to clean up and serve. Good having those long arms, you just reach on top of drinks. It's not fair. Raw time. 4 minutes and 42 seconds. That's the fastest time of the night right there. Over here. 5 minutes and 2 seconds, point 3. Our judges are doing some temp checks on the shots and the drinks. Imagine there will be some penalties. Overall, all in all, man, very good round. Anything that you guys know you could have did better on right now?
I think it was a huge improvement. I don't think we really got to communicate and read the tickets the first time, so we missed a couple of rims, but all in all, it's a pretty good looking round. So.
You know, I saw you do this last time. But you're picking up the same spirit that goes into the cocktail, into the shots, and then you put it down. I don't want to put too many words in your head, but just keep the bourbon in your hand and just switch it over. Very good round. You equalize the shots. Did they tell you that, or did you understand it already yourself?
No, you guys let us know, but I just want to make sure that I get no problems.
Just a good bartender. All right, guys, I really like the way you attack the glassware. You took the glassware, went straight for the rim, you weren't thinking about it, just like, yo, I know I got to get that done. Right now, the drinks look amazing, good wash lines, anything that you guys know you could have did better on right now.
I mean, I guess I could have busted out a little quicker.
Started off a little slow, meticulous, but got to sped up as the round went on.
All right, guys, busy. Let's figure out who's going to our finals.
Good, guys, that's how they do it.
So did you pass the jigger already? Okay, if it's certain, no, yeah, you can do a mulligan, so you can take it off and fix it. He said relay. Yeah, the person who's responsible for the drink. Yeah, as long as you didn't pass the jigger. Yeah, I'm saying it's free. That's a new update where it's like, there's opportunities where like the teammate knocks over a drink. So it's like, in those situations, I'll fix it, but then now it calls into question picking up drinks off the napkin, so that's why I allow the mulligan rule. Fastest raw time though. We got it. White Chris. You don't like the drama? It's like, I love that shit. Yeah. You gonna make drinks for us? I mean, Craft Flash is gonna be that. More. I mean, I'm just letting you know, so that way before we get the ball rolling. I mean, there's gonna be one of those things where we sit down like, all right, this is what it is. Man, this is what we need. How does she even know about it then? Oh, it's a... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Has she done a competition before? Okay. Yeah. I like that. I haven't had an old person yet. And I feel like what I want, like, people might tell some attention. And I think if you start to buy some attention, someone's going to understand the price points of why they are. It's like, I did this for hours. At the same time, all they're doing is put like cayenne pepper and all types of shit inside of these things. They're not doing anything crazy. I mean, she is. I'm talking about the brand. They're not doing anything crazy. Anything proprietary. Like fucking olive oil, cayenne pepper, and vinegar. A lot of times they want to just fucking buy. It's not even the biggest muscle.
See you on the future.
Yeah, we got one. So I'm gonna plan that out like in the next 48 hours. This is the first time I've ever seen my voice. That's not for real. I'm serious. Oh yeah? Honestly, shit, we got a lot of shit cooking tomorrow. Yeah. I know they take their time. chapter. 10 Hail Marys per chapter. That's right, because that's just because I know you ain't been there in a while too. So it's like, it's not for him, it's for you, fam. Yeah, you know the one we got cooking? What we got? This was, what was it, 559 what? What you got right here? Yeah, they would have won if it wasn't for that. 6 minutes, 5 seconds, and what? All right, guys. Yo, all right, cool. We are ready to go into our final round. Let me go ahead and get a representative from each of the teams. Houston 1, Austin 1, Austin 2, Houston 2. Brianna, I need somebody from Houston. Hey, you, come on. Please? Danny, please? And what do y'all go up against? And then I need, Garrett or Emily or Tyler, did you guys come in here, please? Garrett, you, or Emily. So you want to, right here? All right, guys, so very close matchup here. Houston, you guys ended up having a final time, 5 minutes, I'm sorry, raw time, 5 minutes, 2 seconds, .30. You guys ended up having raw time, 4 minutes and 42 seconds, .25. Final time, 5 minutes and 59 seconds for you guys. You guys ended up putting the wrong spirit. Oh, you guys know this already. You guys put the wrong spirit in the Caribbean Candy. 70 seconds of penalties. And you guys ended up having a final time of 6 minutes and 5 seconds, .25. 6 second differential. Without that spirit, you guys would have been advanced to the finals. Houston, you guys will be going to the finals. And over here, Austin, you guys came in, put in a good fight, raw time, 5 minutes, 11 seconds. Final time, 7 minutes and 1 second, .98. Houston, raw time, 4 minutes, 23 seconds, .24. Final time, 5 minutes and 28 seconds. You guys will be going to the championship. We have the Houston versus Houston matchup. Once again, the home city holds down home court. Let's figure out who's going to be walking home with the championship today. Amelia, Jose, come here and pick your wells.
Y'all are amazing.
Did it get personal yet? Is it like, yo, coming for you? Don't let them prepare the man. Don't let them prepare the man. They got to pick it off the stem. Guys, no, can't keep up with the inventory, so I'm still making it like just pick it as we go. Damn, Austin was the only chance they had to beat over there. Who did it? Rookie. Damn, man. The veteran shit is real. You just can't rookie yourself up to a championship here. It's just not going to happen ever. Like, the winner rookie win the championship, we don't got LeBron James. I mean, that guy Josh. Right. Honestly, the guys from Austin, Connor, and Josh, they're like the closest rookies I've seen to really just showing out the first time around. Yeah. They don't have bad habits yet. Watch these motherfuckers. Oh, this is the current one. 528, 529. So you guys over there or here? All right, guys, they're going to do a level over there. You guys over here. Thanks, guys. All right, guys. All right, guys. Yo. All right, you guys got 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes right now. 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes. Testing. Houston 2. Getting ready to go into our final round. Houston 1 versus Houston 2. So we've been having different city bartenders pulling up in different cities. We've had Houston bartenders compete in Dallas, SpeedRailz. We've had Dallas and Houston bartenders compete in Austin SpeedRailz. And each time, the home city has pulled out on top, and it has happened here again today. I'm just waiting on a day when a away city walks into the whole city and kicks ass. All right, guys. Got 45 seconds. And so we have a very interesting format tonight. So what you see is a team championship. But we're also doing what's called a captain's relay, which means immediately after this right here, immediately after this round, we're going to have a one-on-one versus match. each team is going to pick a champion, and then they will also go up against each other. And then we'll average those times together. So you're about to see a double match back to back. It's going to be exciting, it's going to be exhilarating. Everything looks good. You guys got 15 seconds. All right, guys, time to count it down. Make it work. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Going into the championship round.
Ranchwater blue team.
Drinks we have Ranchwater, Pina Colada, Mexican Pirates Guide. For the shot, we have a blue tea, Scooby snack, and a white tea. Gotta make sure you keep it in mind all of the rim modifications. Making sure we have flawless execution. Over here we have Jose. He's won a solo title before. He has a, we won a relay title back in July. Amelia, she's won a DAC off before. Henry's been to a couple finals before. He's been here before. He's gonna get his ring. Both of them knocking out that Ranchwater immediately. Serve. Bottle broken. I'll grab the tequila bottle from over there. Is it tequila? Okay. Put it up top in the middle for it.
Million. There you go. Let's go, mama. Careful with that trigger.
Oh, triple set. Okay. Purple, that's a deep shot for the vodka. She's knocking out the white tea. Easy to tell what bottle we're picking up based off the tape colors on the bottle.
Let's go!
Type shit. This guy.
Listen up, Joe, you good. Keep it going.
Just change, get a new glass. Get a new shot glass. Nice. There's a pouring object in this glass right here, so she had to get a new one. That type of stuff will cost you 10 seconds. Look at you pouring that. This is the game right here. Henry's up now. Final leg.
I'm making a pina colada with tahini.
Don't break it. Got it. Having some shaking convention over here on the left. Can't really double doing it at one time.
Rinse your jigger. What? Rinse your jigger. Good, chef. Good, chef.
Tyler just served his drinks up with Gary. Last leg. Got the Mexican Fire Squad. And the white team up for Gary.
Rinse off your small black
5, 4 minutes and 50 seconds wrong time. Over here for Houston, 5 minutes and 32 seconds, 161. Over here for Houston, 2. All right, guys. Let's let our judge calculate it. So we're going into our champion round right now. Who's going to be the champion here? Are you stepping up this time? Let's go. You ready? All right. So who's going to be the champion over here? Who's going to represent? Garrett, step it up over here. Garrett versus Jose. So right now, there's only a 40-second gap differential. So all it takes, a couple penalties. Wrong spirit. As we know, Jose, he's put vodka in the Russian candy before. All it takes is temperature being off. That's 30 seconds. Somebody drops a jigger. There's a lot of different things that can happen here. So this is for the championship. This is for $1,000. Here's the second. Game is still here. You need to fucking hype Garrett up. Y'all need him. Let him know. He starts talking strategy right now. Going 4 rounds. Garrett, why are you talking to this motherfucker, dog? Fuck him. You ready? Take down this motherfucker? You gotta access the inner dog. You need to work through every type of drink combination in your head right now. Bottles are loose. You ain't got to worry about the teammates. You set it up how you want it. Sorry. Put words on everything around here. Not to try not to talk to nobody. Can you imagine Adonis here? Working his like printer. Every time I walk in, he on camera, he's designing something. How we doing? get drunk now, Emma. You can get drunk now. Huh? That was 5:35. Has anybody won on this side? The rules are the rules, man. You got all of it? All right, guys. Time to go into our solo matchup right now. Final time from the team round. 5 minutes and 35 seconds, .33 for the penalties. After all that's calculated, then we have 7 minutes and 52 seconds, .61. So roughly 2.5 minute gap. You need to kick a lot of ass. You need to kick a lot of ass. Don't let them walk out with his money. They can fucking work for it. And also have the clause, if the trigger is dropped, that's an automatic flat 10 minutes. That'll be average with the time. So if you drop the trigger, it increases your odds a lot. Drop the trigger, you get 6 minutes, we're good. So right now you're gonna see these guys work through the full round by themselves. Right now you got 2.5 minutes starting now. Set up your station. Good to see how top heavy the teams are. Character building right here. A little bit of simulated trauma. Minute and 15 seconds, we're halfway, fellas. Last time Jose did a solo in this bar, he got beat. He was in that well right there, that exact spot right there. I want to have person's name where he is. He still want visions. The guy who beat him is here working right now. He refused to sign up. So here we are. We got 30 seconds, guys. We got 20 seconds. No, you don't need needed. We're gonna do it. Get locked in, get in the headspace. You got 8 seconds, guys. Everybody looks good. Everybody got everything. Double check. You got glassware, you got bottles. All right, this time. Last match of the night. Make some noise. Who's gonna make the championship? About to count it down. $1,000 on the line. The team is dependent on you. They need you. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So what we got? We have a French 76 with a sugar rim. We have a mojito. We have a pot of gold with a salt rim. We got Vegas bomb with a sugar rim. We got a Vegas bomb with a half salt and a half tahini rim. We have an M&M with a sugar rim. Rachel. Good? I like it. Jose is elected to put his glass bar out. Taking advantage of the fact. Good posture. Like it. It's always a debate on who should you knock out your cocktails first or your shots first. Gary is elected to go with his cocktails first. His cocktails are complicated. Jose, doing 2 minutes at a time at all times. Don't look. Garrett's working through his pot of gold right now. Jose double checking the ticket. You gotta make sure you stay focused. Just gorilla that motherfucker. I like it. Pot of gold. Done. Garrett said shots left. Cocktails served.
Pot of gold.
Half salt, half rims. Half salt, half rims. Good to go. Pot of gold. Get poured out. Yep, you're looking at it right. Yep, that's what it says. Jose, stop the clock. Garrett started off as a rookie 3 months ago. Now he's doing solos in finals. They're strong. His times count. Keep records of everything. Oh, that's right up. There we go. It's time to clock, baby. We got a wrong time for Jose of 4 minutes. Wrong time, Garrett, 5 minutes and 16 seconds. Make some noise for my boys, man. Shit, boys, yeah. Yes. So was that the time you were expecting? What was it? 4 minutes flat? 4 minutes flat? Yeah. So, man, when you pull the Red Bull Suction Cup, food, where did that come from?
Jose is Jose. Killed it. Yeah, might as well. Have some fun.
Yeah, I like it, dog. Good job. Damn, let's see who's giving it money to.
Both first.
Yeah. That's not what that says, is it? I know. I saw it. I know. I saw it. Oh, yeah. Fuck it.
He got the right rim.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I know. Yeah. When I saw do this thing, I was thinking about the recipes. I'm like, shit, this.
But I was watching him, I was like, okay, that's the next level consolidation.
Right? Like, all right, guys. Shit. Right now?
Say less.
What's up? Like, shit.
He didn't top both of them with Red Bull. I just counted it.
It's a missing ingredient. No, yeah. That's 20 seconds, 20 seconds, that's 40 seconds. Yo. All right, what you doing?
I'm supposed to give somebody.
You got your final score done?
7 seconds of infraction.
That's it? Only 7 seconds?
Once we corrected the shot thing, that's all.
That's impressive though.
Yeah.
That's a little step.
It was just the wash line on the Scooby snap on the pot of gold, and the straw. See how high it is? But that's only 2 seconds. That one's only 2 seconds. Not the worst. 5 seconds for the straw, 2 seconds for that. Hey, you did good.
Oh yeah, I got it. 5:23:13. Man, everybody have moving their averages now.
Patron, sponsor me, please.
Huh?
Patron, sponsor me, please.
I mean, Jose only beat you by 18 seconds.
Like overall, no, it's definitely my overall time.
Bartender.
Yo, what's up, baby? What'd you say?
Are you got second?
Ish.
Close on that.
Ish. Oh yeah? Where you work at?
I used to work a lot, but I'm more freelance.
You used to.
I'm so good.
You used to. But everybody. You still bartender, you still in the trenches.
You don't forget the type of shit.
Sign up then. I got one, I'm gonna be doing one in Galveston. I'm gonna be doing one in Galveston in like a few weeks. $500 cash prize. Huh? All right, man. Yo, absolutely, man. Appreciate you guys making the drive. Appreciate the participation. No, man.
Appreciate what you're doing. So
No.
hope to be back sometime. Man.
I'll see you guys in Austin soon, dog.
See you around.
Stay sharp.
and all the people that came to represent like with me. I love the cry. Like, one, I have to go, but like, I appreciate the dub, but man, for all the dub for a little bit, I love all of you so fucking much. John, thank you for putting me on. Thank you for mentoring me. Well, you too, you're fucking annoying at the time. I love you. Matt, thank you for all the fucking photography you do. Little mom over there with DJ, say cool with Bronson, love y'all. Hey, Adonis, FAO, and before I continue to make this long-winded, I fucking love this shit. Y'all better come back and do it.